What's going on, guys? XQ420 here. You know what the deal is. You know how I get down when I come around. Welcome back to another episode of 5 Things That Pissed Me Off Last Week. If it's your first time to the channel, stop hesitating. Hit that subscribe button for me. We're going to dive right into it. First thing on the docket, first thing on the list. Got me a little PO'd. Chicago Teachers Union Big Shot says unsafe to teach live from poolside in Puerto Rico. I bet it is, young lady. I mean, come on now. Here's what I'm trying to figure out. I got all these people who are telling me how it's unsafe to do this. It's unsafe to do that. I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't teach. But then you look up and you're like, where they at? They somewhere where they can have a little bit of freedom. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you stay up in Chicago? Well, you got to stay on lock and key. No, I'm going to go down to Puerto Rico where I can get out there in a bikini and let my butt cheeks hang out. Sip a margarita or two. Some type of liquor drink. Dom Perignon or whatever she's drinking. But it says right here, of course, this is an exclusive story. It says, as recently as Thursday, according to WGN, Sarah Chambers tweeted to rally special education teachers not to return to work Monday because it's unsafe. Now, look here. Now, the special ed kids, they definitely need one-on-one help, bud. They ain't nothing. What you gonna do virtually with them? But they need the one-on-one attention. Come on now. And I seen something else where Chicago right here was talking about either firing teachers or laying them off or something like that, or disciplining them if they didn't come back to work. I was like, dang, Bo, about time somebody did something. Bo, you got to go do your job, okay? Either that or find another occupation. This is all there is to it. I mean, I'm sorry. And of course, she was saying all that, and she posted a picture on Instagram. Picture show her poolside, got a little cleavage hanging out, cheesing, no mask involved. And she was like, nah. I previously had a COVID test and it was negative, and I talked to my doctor. Shut up, okay? I mean, now a little bit. I mean, look like you're a little bit freer down there in Puerto Rico. Who to say you can't get the stuff and bring it back? That's all I'm saying. I mean, come on now. We trying to figure this thing out. So it's too much to go in there and teach the special ed kids that need that one-on-one help. But you can go out there and you can show God and all what you're working with out there for a week or so out there in Puerto Rico. Okay, I see what you're trying to do. You just want to get paid to be at the house. Let's get serious about this thing. I mean, I want people to be serious with me, okay? It's like, look, I just don't want to go back to work in person because, I mean, I'm liking what I got going on right now. Just be honest with a brother like me. So that's number 1 on the list of things that pissed me off last week. All right, so number 2 on the docket of things that pissed me off last week, Miss Alicia Miliano. She says masks will protect you more than an AR-15 will. Now, we all know what Alyssa is. She is queen of the woke, okay? I mean, that's just all there is to it. What is she talking about? I mean, a mask will protect you more than an AR-15 will. Well, what are we talking about? Because from what I'm seeing, the mask ain't protecting nobody from the COVID. And a mask damn sure ain't going to protect nobody from a home invasion. You know what I'm saying? Somebody running up on you, about to get in a scuffle. But your mask ain't going to help you. I mean, it might hinder you. It might choke you out with it. I don't know. I mean, come on now. Now, what's crazy is that this young lady right here, well, she ain't young no more. She's in her 50s? Probably so. But she actually owns pistols, okay? She owns pistols, but it's something about an AR-15 that gets everybody all up in a tizzy. Like, folks are out here doing mass shootings with AR-15s. Bud, they're hard to conceal, man, okay? There ain't nothing concealing about it, all right? Man, the only people who use AR-15s in a mass shooting is about nobody, man. You just look throughout the history of stuff, man. It ain't being used. Every once in a while somebody uses one. But most of the time, I mean, hey, look, a few weeks ago, or about a month ago, there was in a California church, there were 9 folk got stabbed. I mean, what's the deal there? Mass stabbing? I mean, talk to me about the knives. Look, but ask London about the knife crime, okay? They took away all your guns, so folks gonna resort to whatever they got, okay? Which would be a blade. I mean, there's other stuff out here that can take you out. But she out here talking about, oh man, the AR-15, bud, it's the devil's weapon. It's the weapon of demons. It's like, no, bruh. It's just the AR-15. But I could care less. I don't care. I mean, if somebody want to have my submachine gun, Uzi, I don't care. Don't make me no difference. Let me tell you something about the criminals, okay? The criminals ain't gonna be worried about if it's legal or not to have an AR-15 or Uzi or whatever. They gonna get their hands on it. You know what I'm saying? It's called criminal activity. They don't care about your laws. But she out here talking about wearing a face cut. She says anti-maskers are the same people who think they need an AR-15 for protection. I'm pretty sure they got a pistol and a shotgun and other stuff too. I mean, it's okay. Can they have a little something in case somebody run up on them? Somebody bust in the crib? You got a weapon at your crib, at least. I'm trying to figure it out. Miss Miliano. But now, oh man, it's louder for the people in the back. A mask will protect you more than an AR-15 will. Depending on what we talking about. I mean, come on now. I mean, the argument ain't even sensible. It don't even make any sense. Period. You see, that's where you got the woke brigade. They just want to start just taking everything for you. For you know what you look up, you ain't got nothing to protect you but but the leg off of a table. You gotta break that loose. We going barbaric style, bludgeoning tools. That's all we got left. That's what they want it to come down to. Why? I guarantee you, they get to keep their pistol. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm an elite. I got to keep my pistol. I've got status. I was like, stop now. So this whole AR-15 thing, man, I know they're gonna be trying to come for those. They're gonna be trying to come for them guns right here shortly. And I don't get it, bud. I mean, I just don't. I don't see people walking around in public with AR-15s. But concealed carry, there ain't no concealing that thing, okay? I mean, it's just all there is to it, Bo. It's gonna be out and about, loud and proud, okay? So folks ain't just walk around blasting folks all day with AR-15. She need to get out of her mind. And the mask, that ain't gonna protect you from no home invasion, okay? You'll be dead. If you think your mask gonna protect you from a home invasion, then may God have mercy on your soul, because you're going to perish, bro. That's all I'm going to say. You got no fighting chance. So this is number 2 on the docket. Miliano, another woke move, another woke saying, and it's ignorant. I ain't going to lie to you. So, like I said, number 2 on the 5 things that pissed me off last week. All right, number 3 on the docket. Massachusetts lowers age of legal consent to obtain abortion without parents okay to just 16 years old. Now here's what I'm trying to figure out. What's this obsession with having an abortion? This thing is, I mean, this has done got on the railroad tracks and the train's taking off never to return, bud. I mean, and they just keep pushing it lower and lower. So it's just like, man, don't worry about your mistakes. Go out there and have all the unprotected sex you want to have. You know where to come see us at. We'll get rid of that mistake for you. Dang, bud. I mean, don't we want to make some people... Don't you want responsible people out there? Isn't that what they keep telling me? Oh, we need people that's responsible. Be responsible for your actions. But dang, bud, we're just making it where, hey, bud, you just got, man, bus loads. I mean, you just be like, I mean, girls don't, hey, I'll just unload. It's all good. I just go up the street tomorrow and get this thing taken care of. It's just like, bud, that's not the way we should be thinking, bud. You know what I'm saying? Now dropping it that low to where the parents don't even know. So that means the folks, that the children can just go sneak off and just get this abortion, bud, and nobody know. Parent don't know or nothing. I mean, what if the parents feel differently about this? Okay, what if they're like, no, keep the kid. That way we can take care of. We can help you. You know what I'm saying? Man, these people that do. Like I said, man, I can't put you in heaven or hell, but don't you realize that, man, that could have been you. You know what I'm saying? You could have been the one on the chopping block. You know, if somebody just be like, oh, it's all good. I can just go get rid of this mistake. So I'm just going to do whatever I want to do. And you're going to drop the age all the way to 16 where you don't have to have parental permission. But you just making it more and more where it's just like, hey, bud, Just do what you're going to do, okay? There ain't no consequences to your actions. Just do what you're going to do, okay? I mean, and then just go up to the clinic, Planned Parenthood, which we know who that's mostly for. I mean, let's get serious about it. Well, there more black folk killed at the Planned Parenthood than anywhere else. Abortion-wise, I mean, it'd be left and right out that joint. Now, of course, now you see right here that the vote was overwhelming. Okay, I mean, I mean it was overwhelming. So I mean they pushed that through with um with no issues at all. And it says it said right here this dangerous new law allows for late term abortion on demand across Massachusetts and secret abortions for minor girls as young as 16. So I'm right there. I'm right there with him. With him on that. It's like, bud. I mean, but the late term stuff, Bo, I mean, heartbeat and everything. You see heartbeat, feet moving and all that stuff, kicking you. Yeah, go on, kill it. It's like, dang, Bo. Now, the bill right here expands women's legal authority to get abortion after 24 weeks of pregnancy if doctors say the baby will not survive after birth. Now, how they know that? You see what I'm saying? How they know that for a fact if they won't survive? I've seen plenty of premature babies that are still living right now. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know they won't survive. And it says further, the bill also removed the mandate requiring 24-hour waiting period prior to an abortion taking place. So, dang, you can go get one right on the spot. They won't you ain't even got to get a day to think about it. Maybe change your mind. No, go right in there and just KO blow the baby right then. So, I mean, but this right here pisses me off, man. I mean, I told y'all, bud. Is there some extenuating circumstances? Yes, of course. But dang, man, you just keep moving the age lower and lower of consent for what for what minors can do, and you're just like, bud, man, they ain't thinking at 16. Man, what are you thinking about right back then? Man, can you make sound decisions at 16? Let's get serious, okay? Your decision making ain't great, all right? And then we see over there in D.C. they trying to make it where 11-year-olds can get vaccinated without telling their parents. I said, Bo, before they know it, bud, you had your 8-year-old kid in there, be like, yeah, I want to be a transgender. Come back home, the stuff be cut off. You be like, what the hell going on around this joint? Now folk got to get whooped up on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's all I'm talking about. So, man, this stuff right here is dangerous, man. Okay? Because now you just you open up Pandora's box and not teaching the kids about, safety during sex and all that stuff. The safe sex, okay? Which is which is no sex is the safest. But I mean, if you gonna have it, I mean, rubber game, get a rubber right. Dang, Bo, there's birth control pills. Man, you ain't gotta go and just get pregnant and then just get rid of the baby when they got all this contraceptive stuff out there. That's all I'm saying. So, so boy, I tell you what, man, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. That's all I can say. And I just want to show y'all something already. Now look, we in what's this? 11 days into the new year, which is the same year as the last, to be honest. And worldwide, there's already been 1.2 million abortions. Bo, they killing folk left and right. You see this counter keep going up, right? Bo, they taking out babies left and right, bud. No problem. Not a tear being shed from the eye. Ain't pouring a liquor drink out of nothing. So, boy, this is just one of the things that pissed me off when I seen it last week. Number 4 on the list of things that pissed me off when I seen it last week is this right here. And it's not so much of the finding of this, it's the fact of the way the media has been portraying this thing the whole time as far as the COVID, okay? It says right here, COVID-19 immunity robust 8 months after infection study says. Okay? So here goes the study. Now, why wouldn't they put that out for people? You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't you put that out at the forefront? That should be on it should be on CNN, MSNBC, ABC, Fox News, OAN, Newsmax, everywhere. It should be like, hey, bud, hey, man, we seeing some good signs. Can we tell y'all something good? No, man, it's all bad. And look, they're using this to skew a few things. I'm going to let you know this now. Now, they've used this so they can push it towards a vaccination standpoint as well. But this should be, if you've been infected with the COVID-19, then you should feel good about this. That's what I'm saying. You should feel pretty good about it. So it's saying right here, COVID-19 patients who have recovered still have significant immunity up to 8 months after infection. Hey, bud, hey, that sounds good. I mean, and from what they're saying right down here, it's saying that the reason that they're having this such robust immunity is from memory B cells. And we were talking about the T cells and all that T cell immunity, your body remembering the virus and being able to attack it more efficiently in the future. And then when you said that to folks were like, your body don't know what it's doing. What's an immune system? When we get that, did we get it this year? Is this something new y'all made up? It's not scientific. Immune systems aren't scientific. Your body don't know how to handle them. I mean, stop, bud. When your body's deficient and stuff, I mean, different viruses will affect you differently. I'm going to tell you that right now, bud. That's without a shadow of a doubt. But right here, they say the robust levels of memory B cells, which create the antibodies. I mean, so they saying, hey, with the way these B cells are working, hey, we're actually able to, we're able to see where your body's going to be able to fight this over a longer span, over a longer term. So maybe we should push this out to the public and let them know, hey, man, if you had it, don't be afraid of getting it again, okay? Because your body's going to know how to react to it. It's going to be able to combat it a whole lot better. Or you might not even have any symptoms, period. You see what I'm saying? But no, bud, it's got to be all fear-mongering, and it's got to be all death. That's it. Now, I pulled up this one from the New York Post, and I actually also I made sure folks knew I had multiple sources. I pulled it up from MIT Technology Review as well, okay? Now, this the study was published on January 6th, which, of course, contrasts the early findings that suggested COVID-19 immunity could be short-lived. And look, I know what they were trying to tell me. They were like, oh, well, we're saying that because we don't know a whole lot. No, y'all saying that because y'all can keep people held down for a longer period of time if they got that in their mind. Let's get serious about this thing now. I mean, you can keep people held down a whole a longer time than if you told them, oh, man, your immunity probably going to last a couple years more than likely. And that's what it says right here. COVID-19 immunity likely lasts for years. Huh, what do you know? But that ain't being spread. Why ain't I hearing Burks or Fauci or none of them talking about it? Let me know. That's the thing that pisses your boy off. I want people to bring me some good information every once in a while. No, bud, it's got to be all doom and gloom and all death. And that's it. And it's just like, dang, bud. I mean, they see good research like this, nowhere to be found, bud. Not in any dossier or nothing. So, like I said, not so much the fact that people still have immunity 8 months afterwards, but it's the fact that the MSM is tight-lipped about it. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't come to channels like these, like mine and like others that are actually still able to run, I don't know how long mine's going to be able to run, but you won't be able to figure this stuff out. You won't find it out because this stuff is hidden in the shadows, bud. I got to do a whole lot of digging and diving to find this stuff. And I ain't no full-time journalist, so I ain't got no leads. I ain't got no I ain't got no contacts or nothing. I just got to try to dig through as many articles I can dig through. So, number 4 on the docket of things that pissed me off last week. And last but not least, on the things that pissed me off last week is the fact that people keep comparing Republicans, independents who supporting Trump, anybody who supported Trump or who was asking about the allegations as far as voter fraud, any of those, all I ever hear slip out of people's mouths is the word Nazi. And people need to calm down with that word, okay? But I don't know. I guess people hadn't read the history books or anything. But, Bo, when you say Nazi and then you associate it with somebody, Bo, you better have something strong to back it up with. You know what I'm saying? Man, you just don't walk around calling people Nazis. I mean, they ain't just killed but a few million Jews. That's all. Come on now, y'all. I mean, really? Bud, if anybody's spitting the propaganda, that's most of your mainstream media. Let's get serious, okay? If anybody's spitting propaganda, folks were just trying to hey, bud, can we do a signature audit? That's it. Couldn't get nothing out of nobody. Bill Barr out there holding his pecker. He's almost stepped down. Who else stepped down? Somebody else stepped down. Lindsey Graham. Oh well. I mean, we probably need to let it go through. We ain't gonna do nothing. He holding his pecker, doing nothing. Mitch McConnell. Oh, we've got to move on, Mitch. We have to move on from this, guys. Let me please, Mitch McConnell. Come on now. And then Joe Biden get right up there. Oh, the big lie. The big lie. And that's referring directly to Nazi propaganda. I mean, flat out. I mean, it's just like, and then you got people that go up on Twitter and straight up call these people Nazis. They'll have the hate speech, and Twitter says, hey, we ain't down with hate speech unless you're talking bad about the folks we don't like. Then we all right with the hate speech. So, I mean, that's the stuff right there that pisses me off. We ain't consistent across the board. Of course, when it came to the Capitol, I guess y'all can call that a riot. Man, I don't call it a riot, bud. I mean, the folks went back to work at 8 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? About 30 minutes. Man, folk walked up in there. I'm going to do another video on that. Because I got some questions about a few things going on that. But all the stuff that was happening during the summer, all the setup for mail-in balloting, Dominion voting, and folks having questions about, the validity of signatures on on voter ballots. Then it's like, hey man, do an audit for the American people. That way they'll be like, all right, it's on the up and up. And hey, if you lost fair and square, hey, the truth is the truth. That's just all there is to it. But folks just wanted the truth, all right? But no, bud, it's just too much for us to go through that. That seems like a whole lot of red tape. Just believe us. Just believe us. I know it looks bad. I know the optics look bad. I know in Georgia, once again, the Republicans were ahead. Then all of a sudden, oh man, we need to stop counting. Wake up in the morning, the Democrats are far ahead of them now. It's just like, but they played the same scam. You know what I'm saying? And so, I mean, folks were in a tizzy, and then we got folks out here, oh yeah, man, oh, Ted Cruz, Josh Hawley, y'all just like the Nazis. White supremacists. Man, that stuff just flowing out of people's mouth, and they don't even know what they're saying. Don't even know the ramifications of what they're saying. How hurtful and harmful that is, bud. But no, bud, folks will just say whatever, bud. Got no information, got nothing to back up their claims with or nothing. It's just how they feel. I said, oh, I got you. A whole bunch of feelings out here. But dang, Bo, you gonna drop the N-bomb. And I ain't talking about with the 2 G's and the A either. I'm talking about the Nazi. So, so we got to end that. And we got to end all this censorship too. Because I'm fine with folks going out and saying crazy stuff. Because crazy folks get found out, okay? They don't, they get found out. They just be like, eventually folks be like, man, that dude crazy, man. I ain't following him no more. I mean, just the way it is. And then there are some folks that follow along in the steeper, and it just is what it is. But that's the way human life's always worked. But I ain't down with the censorship. I ain't down with out here just continuously calling folks Nazis that are obviously not Nazis, not affiliated with them, not hung out with them back in the day, because that's a long time ago, and definitely not killing a whole bunch of Jews. So let's get serious on that, okay? So I hope y'all enjoyed this week of the 5 things that pissed me off in the previous week, of course. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I do hope y'all enjoyed it. I want to hear y'all's comments. Leave your comments down in the comment section below. As always, like I said, like, share, subscribe, click notification bell so you know when I post in the future. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.